Phyllis Schlafly. I've known her now for a long time, since started Bond. And I have much respect for Phyllis because she's like one of those ladies that was from the old school. She had these God-given values that she was raised by, and she stuck by them. If anything, she became stronger in them as, years moved forward for her, time went on. And she went through a lot, and there was nothing that caused her to back down or give up those values. And when I got to know her, it was amazing because it reminded me a lot of my grandmother and other women during those good old days when boys were boys and men were men and girls were girls and women were women. And they just had those values. And no media, no man, nothing could cause them to turn away from that. Phyllis Schlafly, Stuart Schlafly, was one of those ladies. She had a pie thrown at her face once by some haters, people who really hate her, but she would, they called her names and just all kinds of stuff. But she stood for the unborn child. If there was anybody who stood up for the unborn child, it was Phyllis. I mean, all the way. She had an impact on laws that was created in our country. Just, it's amazing what one person can do if you stand for good. Just like one person can turn good to evil, by standing up for abortion and all that. So, but the power's in you, and Phyllis had it in her. Phyllis Stuart Schlafly was born 1924 and died 2016. That's amazing. Born 1924 and died 2016. She was born in St. Louis. She died at the age of 92. Isn't that like a long time to be alive? She died at the age of 92, and this was on Monday, September 5th. She married her late husband Fred, in 1949. That's when I was born. In 1949, she raised 6 children. She had 16 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren. Doesn't that sound like a full life? You get married, you have children, 6 of them, you have your grandchildren, you have your great-grandchildren. In the meantime, you're out there fighting for your country, fighting for good. She wrote or co-wrote more than 20 books. She published the Phyllis Schlafly Report since 1967, and founder of the Eagle Forum in 1972. She was the founder of the Eagle Forum. And I have, over the years, I can't even count the times that I've spoken at the Eagle Forum at their conferences here in LA and different conferences around the country, Sacramento, and different places. And there's these women, the women who are member of that organization, are totally committed, hard-working women and men. And they have much love for Bond and me and what we do, and just they have supported us all the way. And from earth to glory. Donald Trump tweeted, "The truly great Phyllis Schlafly, who honored me with her strong endorsement for president, has passed away at 92. She was very special." And that is so true. You know, when people die, I don't tend to just lie and say they were wonderful and they were not. I'd rather not say anything if I had to do that. And this lady, as far as I know, of what I know of her and what I've heard about her, And what I know of her was truly, truly a good woman. Truly love was right. Truly grew strong with time. And America is better for it. And we've lost a great person. It is our loss. But we still can count it all joy because she left behind a legacy that will live forever. And so may her soul rest in peace. May Phyllis Schlafly soul rest in peace. I'm hopeful that she is dancing around in heaven right now with Paul, Peter, Jacob, Job, and everybody else, Abraham, and everybody else. I'm sure I can see a long line of angels just standing at the end of that tunnel that you go through when you die, that white tunnel. They lined up on both sides of the tunnel and bring her in, accepted her with songs and dance. So, God bless Phyllis Schlafly. I really am going to miss her. James, you were trying to we had talked about getting her back on the show.
Yep.
Because she has a new book that came out yesterday, Monday, didn't it?
Yeah, and I wasn't even thinking about that book.
Right.
I hadn't even really known about the book, and that book is called The Conservative Case for Trump. But I was thinking about, I knew that she was over 90-something, and I wanted to bring her on for a really nice interview about herself.
Right.
With you.
Yeah, I would have loved that.
Yeah.
But she died at her home in, where was she born?
St. Louis,
St.
Missouri.
Louis, Missouri, yeah, in her home. And I will miss her. I really will. There's some people who die, you're not going to,
True.
You're not really going to miss them, And your family member, it's okay that they gone. They were trouble anyway. Wanted to borrow your money, don't pay you back. But Phyllis will be missed. I will miss her. And so again, God bless her, her kids, her grandkids, great-grandchildren. A great loss for them. But her spirit with them, I'm sure. This song is for her in her remembrance.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Why'd you have to leave so soon, yeah? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most?